Nothing but an axe. Chop the trees down, build a shelter, watch your back. Night is falling, zombies scratching at the door. But I'll be ready, I've done this all before. Copper, silver, gold, following the veins below. Deeper down where hellstone glows, this world is mine to own. Dig deep, fight hard, reach the sky. Build your castle, let your banners fly. From the surface to the cavern floor, there's always something worth fighting for. Chasing ancient loot. Skeletron guards the door, but I've got boots. Crimson spreading, but I've got my blade of light. Eye of Cthulhu, come on, let's fight tonight. Underground, the crystal caves are calling. Wall of flesh, I hear the lava falling. Hard mode hits and everything's reborn. I came for peace, but I'll leave with the sun. One more night, one more boss, one more dawn. In this pixelated world I carry Faster! right before the crash. I seek you in my feed, reaching out to say what you do. Crawling forums in the dark, message boards where we'd stash, hanging out with Tom on MySpace. Everybody moving, told you all to Google it before they lost their luck, before the search bar giant said they'd stop not being evil. 100 usernames, never staying, always moving. Nobody knew my name, but everybody knew the rule. And I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, no more disappearing act. I'm turning all this noise into a life I can track. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency in all this dust. Watch the wars on YouTube screens, creationists and atheists fighting for the means. Tim Pool on Wall Street, streaming through the night. Journals handing favors out while Gamergate ignites. Sargon on my sidebar this weekend, stupid nights. And Gox when I lost the coins and nobody forgot it. Watch Tumblr fall to silence, watch Gawker take the hit. So much has come and gone here, so much I've seen collapse. I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, no more disappearing act. I'm turning all this noise into a life I can attract. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency in all this dust. Amazon sold paperbacks, now it sells the world. 24 hours to your door, no question when returned. And somewhere in the wreckage, a PayPal founder dreamed. Electric cars and rocket ships, the future engineered. Maybe home was never just a place. Maybe home's the story that I finally chose to face. Every crash, every comeback, every empire turned to dust. Led me here, turns out I built myself a us. I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm bending something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, this ain't a disappearing act. I turned all that noise into a life and I'm never going back. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency. I found my frequency in the dust. No more static, no more static. Just my signal coming through.
That energy.
Yeah, hello. How are we all doing this evening? Well, not this evening, this afternoon, on this scorching Saturday. We're trying out a few things. I've got streamer bot set up, so now I should be able to pay attention to chat a little easier rather than going back and forth between two tabs. I am just moving some windows around here. I'm giving a few minutes, making sure everything's set up right. Look, considering the what looks to just be an infinite wall of memes coming through, I think I'm missing out on a lot of fun in there. I can't even keep up fast enough to actually respond to some of them. Pod mess. Well, I did notice that, yeah, you reached 1,000 hours on that. That's quite a feat, actually, to have someone around the clock just keeping that thing running. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can pause that. Because does it sound louder? I'll turn that down. I can't tell here. I usually see about 2 people. I don't know. There we go. I usually see about 2 people hanging out at most for, at minimum, I mean. They hold the line, yeah. And there's a few flying by here that I wanted to grab. Get some animations through. Although, I will get it posted up. I've got Game Syndicate. No, not Game Syndicate. Psychro and Ocno. I got their twerking movements perfect for their one image that I think Father Lupus put out. This week has been basically chaos. Been trying to find content to put in the lineup, and during that time, I was also seeing the chaos from Leaflet's release of her AI project and the response of other VTubers, and even Keen responding to another VTuber. And so I'm kind of wanting to get do actually react to Keen's video, but I'm thinking I'm going to do that one as an off time show. I just have to find someone to watch the Gremlin, because he is reacting to a VTuber who is commenting on Leaflet's AI model project. Oh, and my face is all out of whack. And there are 2 people that are running AI assistants on their streams. Highway VT and Lord Intellectual. And they're each using their approaches a little differently. And I'm kind of I understand the thought process and what they're approaching on, but considering the VTuber that Keen responded to, feeling concerned about the animated VTuber model. It's all right. Reading chat there. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, no. Keen was responding to the VTuber who's responding to Leaflet's VTuber system, and her complaint about being suppressed on TikTok, and she thinks it has to do with just the art aspect. And I don't actually think it has to do so much with the art aspect as some of these VTuber models and VChatters could easily be swapped out with just a AI model talking in its place, considering not all VTubers will interact with the stream. I know from when I was gaming, I don't always talk during gaming. If I come across a funny moment, I will talk, but my games will be grindy, and I will just be standing in front of a workbench, just making the next tool in order to get to the next level of equipment. And I won't necessarily be talking to myself. It's taken quite a bit of practice just to talk to the screen and react to videos, whether I've watched them or responded to them. But Lord Intellectual doesn't stream consistently, and I'm not sure on what his work schedule is like on being able to post, but he's got Nightfire there running over on Twitch. Running, last I checked, was 34 hours nonstop. Now, I was curious on trying to figure out on what Nightfire's response time was to the chat, considering, for the most part, if there's no one really interacting with the chat, then the AI is just playing the game and just doing random banter. And I'm pretty sure that some people have put in complaints on people just running empty screens and continuous streams. So I would actually like to get some input and feedback, and this will be something I'll just observe over the next few weeks as how it goes. Now, you were in a 6v2 Vesper backup. What's a 6v2 Vesper backup? I don't really, I'm not even looking at my numbers. I am just using this new unified chat, and so far I know YouTube is responding. I am going to see if Kick is responding. Send out to Kick, and yeah, okay. Of course, because I am not sitting looking at my own viewing window, there is no one even bothering to look at the stream. But there is, the stream's running, so I'm comfortable with that and knowing that I can respond to everyone in my chat and not have to worry about missing something. Now, get that adjusted, get the window up, and we will start with our lineup. Now, I got a few older ones and quite a few newer ones. Near the end, it is just going to be a couple of songs, but we're going to start off with killing background music. Oh, it's almost over. There we go. And getting our display ready. So this one might be familiar with a few people. I saw this come across X. I believe it was across X. Mr. Steal Your Man by the Bloop. Now, I've seen multiple posts from the Bloop and Hyde, our cardboard friend, and Bloop, who pimps her husband out. And this song is definitely an indication that she pimps her husband out. So I wanted to just give it a reaction just out of the humor response, and I will leave my mic on this time so that I can have a little more natural reaction on the joy of how this goes. Now, I may not know everyone that I come across, and we'll go into the description afterwards, and I can then kind of see who I recognized. So we'll start up our queue, and then I should get the volume up. Make sure my auto not muted. Good. Autoplay shouldn't be playing. I've been Grumpy Whiskers and Rhino Rock made some suggestions in chat and on the message board, and I thought that would be helpful. So we're gonna go with that. Oh, thank you for following Highway. You're over on Kick? Well, actually, I do believe I saw in your description that you have a Kick channel, but I found you on YouTube first there. Okay, let's get this first one set up. Hello, Internet. This is a aImusic video react to Mr. Steal Your Man by the Bloop. It's a fun little bromance that I thought I would give a reaction to. We'll give it a watch and give our thoughts at the end. Enjoy.
He walks in like trouble with a sweet old grin. Got a look that says stay, then he pulls your man, and you don't check for the ring. You don't ask who's beside. He just leans in close and he changes their mind.
Honey on the tongue, that slow, calm stare. One soft laugh and they're already there. He moves like a spell over any room. By the time you blink, they gone with the tune. Mr. Steal Your Man,
Mr. Steal Your Man.
he can hypnotize with one little glance. Mr. Steal Your Man,
Mr. Steal Your Man. If his eyes on you,
you ain't got a chance.
if his eyes on you,
You ain't got a chance.
he got a natural way. He don't need to tease. Makes the toughest ones go weak in the knees. Says, come on, darling, like it's no big deal. Then your whole front row starts acting unreal.
He don't run, he don't chase.
He just sets the scene like a piper dancing through town with the tune so clean.
If your hand's in his, he don't let go. If you're taking off free, he still moves slow. One glance, one smile, then it's over, babe. Everybody knows when he calls your name. Mr. Steal Your Man,
Steal your man.
he can hypnotize with one little glance.
And away Keen
Mr.
goes.
Steal Your Man,
Mr. Steal Your Man. If his eyes on you,
you ain't got a chance.
They got beat, then Mrs. still leaned in real close, and they forgot what they knew most. He kisses the homies goodnight real sweet, one by one on the cheek, kiss, kiss, and the whole damn squad starts drifting in. Like, where you been, where you going, twin?
No lock on the door can hold that charm. No ring on a hand can block that arm. He walking slow, then he takes the room like a buttered seal. He's super smooth, Mr. Steal Your Man.
To steal your man.
He can hypnotize with one little glance. Mr. Steal Your Man.
To steal your man. If his eyes on you,
You ain't got a chance.
kisses the homies goodnight. He leave 'em dreamy-eyed. Kisses the homies goodnight.
Watch out, he'll take your man.
You know what? I don't get the hype around this Hyde guy. I mean, he's just married to the Blue, and suddenly everyone thinks he's hot stuff. I don't think so.
Bad kitty.
What?
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that the first time around, and I've seen the images of the guys going after Hyde, and that was a beautiful piece of a love letter to all those guys that are just head over heels for her husband. Art style was great. Now, let's go back and actually, I want to see who was all in there because I recognize a few faces. Oh, quite a few faces. Yeah, because I recognize. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Our little Pied Piper. Who is that? 2 credits, Sykes. Feeble Mind. I did see him. Angry Duck. Hound. Brewer. Dot. And Sky. Oh, and Eustace. Yeah. See, because there was the enter 2 credits. But as for those two, didn't recognize. I do recognize Chi. His username drops escapes me, but I do remember him doing a K-pop song. While I was looking for content, I came across it. It was it should have made it, but it was there were quite a few entries I was going through. Muse, yeah, I recognize him. Mewis, Feeble Mind. But hold on, because I think Pseudo. Oh, I ruined it. I ruined it. Yeah, we'll start from there. Feeble Mind. Free. Yeah, Feeble Mind. There. See, Kovacs? Kivox. Yeah. And it's not pseudo. I want to say. No? No pseudo? But I missed Julie. Did I miss Julie? Angry Duck. That was the easy one. Hound. His wife. Brewer. Because I just did Brewer's Boomer. And he did answer. No, he did not answer. I believe he answered. Was there a ceiling bird? It might have been. Keen's an easy one. He's a man in a pirate. If you changed out his outfit, do you think anyone really noticed if it was Keen? Pasta. Praise be the spaghetti god and his meaty balls. Nines. Nope. Eights. Eights. And I remember that from the Gooning tests. Yeah, those ones I didn't get. Dot. Having a little drool over his man. Sealson. I want to assume that's Sealson. No. No, maybe not. I recognize the butterfly, but I don't remember the username. And I recognize him. Don't know him. Look at the glow on the muscles. Just the shine. I've seen now I'm going back and forth between lists trying to figure out usernames and characters. Because it was definitely Hyde's got some humor. I love when he bursts through Psychro's wall when introducing Bloop's Discord. Go Hyde! Yeah, we love you, Hyde. And then we have Skybrows. Evil Pied Piper takes over the world. And then Eustace. I forgot Eustace was at the end here. Bad kitty. Okay. Now, Vesper ended up discovering me because I found one of their songs without realizing that there was some meaning behind it. It was more or less just I got kind of caught up on the art style. And so, to make it up, I thought I would check out one of the other ones. Because they were in the chat, and I didn't realize they threw out another suggestion. In fact, like I said, I think it was something that someone else... Yeah, I now remember where I grabbed that reference. Null FM had posted it. and that's how I came across it. So I had no back context on the story for it when I did the react. But they did this collab with Crimson Thrill, and it looks to be a different art style, and it was a much more upbeat song, so it felt like a more appropriate secondary try to, I guess, a first impression. More songs come out, more videos come out, I'll basically take a look and see if they work for the show. I'm still working on, well, Everything or Nothing is paused. I am trying to improve getting my art style in my still images and having a bit of playthrough with 2 songs. Essentially, one of them is, I guess, an origin, a lore song. Yeah. And so I'm refining the text on that one as I go along. But it's a time-consuming process. And with the reacts, I have a hard time with just being able to post on a timely manner, for sure. Because I still have one more video that was supposed to get posted earlier. Actually, everything kind of got shuffled all wrong. But they'll get posted either later today or later tomorrow. But getting all the reacts out in a timely manner is what I'm trying to focus on before I actually start making another, start doing more detailed work on Everything or Nothing. Although I will, with some of my experimentation, still be trying to clip together some stuff for that video. In the meantime, we're going to set up for our next react. Now this one is a collaboration from Vesper Blackthorn and Crimson Thrill, and it's called Jinx. We'll start with our intro. Hello Internet, this is another aImusic video react. This one is called Jinx. It's a collaboration from Vesper Blackthorn and Crimson Thrill. We'll give it a watch through and then give our commentary. Enjoy.
Jinx. Do not touch or the city will fall under a 24-hour jinx. I knew it. Nothing. Superstitious nonsense.
So, have you noticed anything strange today?
Can't say anything out of the ordinary.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Listen up, maybe time to lay low. Jinx. Yeah. Look out, my man, yo, poor trash can. Got a mishap or two, what you gonna do? Bad luck, black cat, gum where you just sat. It's a no good day, nothing more to say. Pants torn at the seat, got you feeling beat. Nothing going your way, lady luck to pay. Coffee on your shirt, man, that's gotta hurt. Got a date on 5, no time for that jive. Jinx is the word of the day. Maybe tomorrow things will go my way. Jinx is the theme of this cursed show. Gotta be careful, maybe time to lay low. 4:15, bro be stuck in the door. Fire trucks came, luck more of the same. One bro forgot his stuff, one got stuck by the cup. Free that last by hour 3, no lie, better him than me. Cross the street, no better. Went took this girl's letter, chased what she do till she broke her shoe. Rental scooter went wild in the trash high pile. No refunds, bro, take your stank and go. Jinx is the word of the day. Maybe tomorrow things will go my way. feet. Duck down low to the heavy beat. Jinx, Jinx, step to the side. Keep your drink and protect your pride. Jinx, Jinx, hands up high. Watch that cart go rolling by. Jinx, Jinx, one more spin. Everybody lose, nobody wins.
See? I told you there was nothing to worry about. Oh, can you do one with me owning Quangos? Oh, I'm riding my fuzzy buddy!
I'll allow it.
Okay, so
Do not touch or the city
I
will
hope
fall
that
under...
one will be a better response for Vesper to actually feel more comfortable on my reactions. Now, I do notice that with collaborations, I do get that it's sometimes hard to have a consistency on style, especially if not both people are working with the same tools or have access to the same screenshots or how the project's going to be going. So, I do see I want to say a 90s cartoon style mixed with a bit of modern day 3D animation. You know, I'm thinking like Illumination or like Illumination. Now, there are a few cameos in this one here, which I did recognize Skybros and Grumpy Whiskers right off the bat. Part of the reason for choosing Jinx for the reaction was seeing the little clip of Skybros doing the dance in the park. Okay, let's see, who do we got? Skybros, Genwolf X, Father Lupus, Grumpy, Kid, Taurus Wolf, Dotton Harbell. And those two I recognize, Dotton Harbell. Nines, that one I recognized. Eustace. And obviously Glacius would be the painting at the end. But we're going to run through and see if we can capture them. See if our eye's just as good. Now, Skybrows and Grumpy were fairly easy, and I am assuming that is Father Lupus. And looking at it, I can see it. Yeah, this was the clip that I caught on X. We have Grumpy Whiskers there. I want to say Gen X. And these ones is where I got lost, that I didn't recognize. Dotton Harbell, Nines. That was these ones. And this was the scene that I thought of 90s animation. And this was the scene I thought of Illumination animation. Eustace. Oh, wait. Now I can see it. See, that one, I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah. Okay. Time to butcher a name. Ziela Zahaz. Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to do that any justice without some assistance from a robot. That must be Malice. As for the song, actually, I'm trying to figure out where I can place it. I want to say it gets as early 90s vibe. Maybe mid 90s vibe. Hip hop. I didn't fix the autoplay. Well, at least the mute was off. Okay. I wanted it to get into how to actually say that. Pause. That way I can butcher it properly.
If you're asking whether Zayla Josiah can speak,
Oh my god. This robot even got me beat. I'm beaten by a clanker. I'm definitely beaten by a clanker here. Let's say that again.
if you're asking whether Zayla Josiah can
Zayla oh. Whew. Let's do this again.
if you're asking whether Zayla Josiah can speak,
Zayla I am going to I'm going to stop here. Three times is the best I am going to do. Zayla. Oh my goodness. Zayla is easier to say. So next time I am just going to pronounce it as Zayla. And just leave it at that. Ooh, okay. We're going to move on to a name that I can at least pronounce a little bit easier than Zayla Zaira? Zai. Chop, chop, chop. Here we go again. Okay. So, I want to double check because this kind of got dropped on me last minute, so I didn't have time to actually get a decent listen through to double check on the information. So it was just the people, penny, holy. So this holy symbol is not the holy ball, though when I first watched through it, that was my first impression. Now we are seeing I want to say a different part because now I'm lost. It jumps around. I'm gonna have to rewatch the series in order to follow along because I don't remember her coming back here. Well, anyway, we're gonna just proceed with the reaction. Okay, so it is Holy Ball. Okay, I wasn't wrong on that. And this feels like this is a I missed a step in the story because I don't remember how the male protagonist character got found. So to have this healing moment is either foreshadowing or post-shadowing, pre-shadowing in the story. But we have Niski Holy Goddess, Penny Bloomfield, which this model is definitely better than the one that Ocno used in his, but from what I've seen, that was a very early video. Sorry, my brain just went off on a tangent because I remembered I have been playing with Ocno's model a little bit too. Lily Fernwild? Lily Fernwild? Oh, God. I could get the Fatash. Ovidted. Ofted. Oh. Ovted Fatash. Yeah, I could get the Fatash. We're not going to do a voice game for each one of those. Zayla needed it the most, for sure. Oh yeah, we'll get queued up. Hello Internet, this is another aImusic video react. We're continuing with the Witch's Journey saga. This is Dust Crown from Smoky Fox. We'll give it a listen through and then give some commentary. Enjoy.
I tasted dust when my crown once stood. Fell from the height where I thought I was good. My name felt heavy, a weight I can't hide. The truth I buried, now burning inside. I see it clear in the mirror's light. Every wrong I refuse to fight, but I won't turn, I won't look away. I start again here today. I walk the line where the weak hearts break. Every step is a choice I make. Through the fire, through the strain, I turn my loss in strength from pain. No more hiding, no disguise. I see the truth in my own eyes. Every fall, every scar made me stronger than I was. I'll make iron from ash, fire from pain. Every loss gonna fuel my flame. Like a blade in the forge, I rise again. Stronger now than I've ever One day at a time, I'm building my name. No one to carry me through the flame. I was broken, I faced the truth. Now I rise with nothing to lose. I'll break, I won't bend. I'll become more than I've been.
Okay, let's go back. The thing I find interesting, specifically with Smokey Fox's videos, at least for the last 3 ones, is these lighting effects and the magic string that the lighting effects as well as the special effects. Because I know that these can't always be so easily controlled. My gens have had a habit of starting and then some random effect will just pop up. If you watch my intro, I asked for a hand just crawling across the door, and I got a full animation of a hand crossing the door and then a page folding over and an old man. I didn't ask for any of it. But these glowing rope strings and the glowing circles, these ones I'd be very interested in how these effects are generated. Whether it's through the AI or whether it's through camera and editing tricks. I want to say it's through the AI, but it's more on what would cause them to stay so consistent, like the thread lighting, rather than, oh, I'm trying to think. There was another one I saw that was doing effects, but they didn't have like this pattern here. This I've seen where it would go fine, but then it would grok weirdness to the advantage. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see that, because a lot of these strings actually felt more like that they were more emphasis put into not more emphasis, that they came out a lot more cleaner than what I've seen. So this is just weirdness at its best. Okay. Well, it's an impressive trick for editing. Yeah, my flame effect on when I get it coming off my models tends to not look so shiny like that. It tends to get a little more cartoony when it comes off rather than illumination. Now, have you noticed if Grok's been changing its the way it's been doing its imaging? Because for a while there, I was giving them some of my prompts, but then they were starting to come out pretty cruddy, and so I stopped using it. And only recently has I've seen some of them coming up a little bit better. Plus, giving Meta AI a shot, only because someone kind of popped it up as it has some interesting results. My tool of choice, I have realized that its limitations will be on a much more Looney Tunes, smaller animation level. Because when I take some of the more higher res stuff, the higher detail stuff, and put it in, that's when it starts giving me the weirdest effects coming out. But when I keep it as flat and as basic as possible, I'm able to give it my instructions. Although, to be fair to the AI, I'm giving it lazy prompts for the most part. They're not very detailed oriented for structure, and that is having to watch a gremlin run around and thumb type on a phone. And I have heard that it is doable, and I have spent the week mostly doing some of my posting through my phone. Pre-cut up the clips, didn't bother with any descriptions or text, just let Google do its thing. Oh, I am lost track of what I was doing there. That is the next video. Pre-cut up the clips, let Google hold on to them so that it can do its little analyzation. And then through the week, make sure I schedule them, put in the proper links, proper tags, proper descriptions. Unfortunately, chaos demons do not care about schedules. Style and mood. I gotta work on style, on mood. Most of the time, I am doing more descriptor. Like, just trying to describe as much detail in the picture I have. I put up a prompt that I was doing a test run on, and it's a prime example of it. When you look at it, it is terribly structured for a proper AI prompt. It is, I guess word spaghetti. Is word spaghetti. That's what it is. But it generated the results, and that was some of my earlier tests. But we're going to move the show along because I have to make sure that I am not missing some other scheduled stuff. Our next one is a recent submission from DJ Nathaniel, and it's his One of the Strays, a tribute to Amber Paradox. Amber is someone that I got introduced by being part of Nuxtaku's raid on Kick. I was watching him. He was finishing up his stream, and he raided Ember, and I just kind of stayed. And now I'm a stray. It just kind of hangs out every once in a while in her alleyway. So we're gonna give this a watch through after I give a proper introduction. Hello Internet. This is another AI music video react. This one is called One of the Strays by DJ Nathaniel. It's a tribute to the VTuber Amber Paradox. We'll give it a watch through and give our comments. Enjoy.
The clock hits time and off we go into the fiery red hair glow. Strays one and all are gathered here, ready to watch who they find so dear. Amber Paradox is her name, a fiery red head and always flame, crimson hair and an emerald gaze. Remember, chat, we are all her strays. There's joy, there's laughs, there is fun to be had. But don't forget Stray, she can get mad. Fiery fury upon the deserved. Amber Paradox is never reserved. She'll tease you, she'll tempt you, but always in fun. If she pulls out the pipe though, you had better Sit back, enjoy this wonderful time. Bully the cat girl, make her cry, but only with love in the best kind of ways. That's how we roll when you're one of
let's go back on that one. So I learned that the song is actually from Ember, and so I originally thought it was his, because I hadn't heard this before. I don't think she's played it on her stream, or at least not when I'm around. Yeah. So, song going to her gets the credit. As for the animation part, that's where we're going to look at this in two separate aspects, the editing aspect versus the actual gens, because I know that editing is just as much of a skill as generating some of the prompts, and there's a lot of skill building involved in doing a full video. If anyone who does YouTube videos out there knows, it is not as easy as just turning on a camera and going. Now, if it is me, or if it is the gen, I do believe that the gens are coming out with, I want to say, two different reds. One a little lighter, one a little darker. And our fluffy-tailed cat here tends to go through quite a few quirks. And you don't notice them at first. I didn't notice the multiple times that these quirks appeared because the center focus is Ember. And if you're watching Ember, yeah, you're not going to see the peripheries of the video. But those strays tend to pop in and out of existence, kind of like little atoms. And it wasn't noticeable at first. It was when she knelt down and one of them just disappeared into the ground. And that's why I said editing is just as much a skill as being able to generate good prompts. See, yeah. Hold on, we're going to go back there. The AI just sucked the cat right into itself. Instead of multiplying, they're subtracting. But when you're on a time crunch, I can understand just using with what you got. Some of my videos I've had to do tricks on cutting 30 seconds out. Although the pipe one, I'm surprised he went with that, just because of how it phased through the hair. But I think he was pretty happy with how the flames were going, and couldn't get the flames and pipe to come together right. And yeah, cat disappearing into the ground. Right? Nope, disappearing into there. Multiple of them just pop in and out of existence. But the overall aesthetic, definitely like the vision and direction it went. Now, as for the end band, since he didn't put any credits to who they are. Oh, am I going to catch the cat? Oh yeah, one disappeared into the leg, one disappeared into there. And that's the color shift. And just popped out of existence. If you aren't looking for it, you don't notice it. Lord Intellectual, when he did his director's commentation on his Amber Paradox thing, pointed out things that if no one noticed, because of where you're focusing. Oh, and I definitely caught our fox boy changing shape, just morphing into a new one. If you're not looking for it, you can get by. And I think for the general audience, anyone who's not familiar with AI or animation will easily overlook these details. And even, I know with some of the little monsters that run around here, they consume AI slop and don't care whatsoever. Because to them, if it's entertaining, they will watch it. They literally watch people play with dolls. Or Roblox. Watch people play Roblox. Or Fortnite. And those Fortnite streamers, they can be colorful of characters. And they're not VTubers. But I would say good video, good song, excellent song. I think that was the thing that kept me moving through the video the most. I was watching for the different details in his edits. But I'm also understandable on not everyone's an editor, and to get better and better at that is also just as much a skill. I sound like a broken record. Anyway, let's move on. Next up, we have a Salty Witch one, and this one was also another one that just kind of dropped last minute, and I got flagged in this one as well because I knew this project was in the works, but I was unaware that the model that they used had changed. So I was looking for the one that I had initially had for Freak Show. Sorry there. The same model that I had for Freak Show. After I got a message saying, hey, I changed the model. I hope you're not upset. No, I gave you like 5 or 6 models to work with. Go hard with what they are. That would explain why when I watched through, I couldn't find myself. But at first, I really couldn't identify any of the people in the cast. But slowly, I got talking with Salty, and she clarified who was who. And I am hoping I am pointing out the right people again this time round. So we're going to give I Am by Salty Witch a watch through. Alright, let's get my face in focus. Mouth working fine. Hello Internet. This is an AI music video react. This one coming from Salty Witch called I Am. We'll give a watch through and give our comments. Enjoy.
Cute. Real cute. He came home late with a crooked little grin, smile like cheap lies and somebody else's sins. So baby, calm down, it ain't what you think. But his phone lit up before I could blink. Lipstick on his collar, panic in his eyes. Same old circus, brand new disguise. He said she's just a friend. I said that's rich. Then I smiled real sweet like a certified witch. Tick tock, boy, your time ran out. No more crying on the couch. I was loyal, I was soft, I was blind. Now I'm taking back my body, my name, my mind. You had a queen, but you chased a chick. Now watch me disappear real quick. Say my name when the bass line hits. Salty, salty, salty witch. Fuck that stupid dog, I am salty witch. Bass go bounce when I flip that switch. He can beg, he can cry, he can throw a fit. Fuck that stupid dog, I am salty witch. Salty, salty, salty witch. No more leash, no more itch. He played dumb, now he's lost his grip. Fuck, fuck that stupid dog, I am salty witch. Witch, 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 with salt. guilty, start acting. Have my name in his mouth, her name in his bed. Now there's nothing but smoke where my patience went dead. I packed on my heels and my little black dress, left to fake apologies under the mess. He can keep the drama, keep the glitch, all the truth damn good to babysit. TikTok boy, you're yesterday's joke. I don't chase clowns through cigarette smoke. I was sweet, but you wasted it. Now I'm venom with a velvet kiss. You had a spell, but you broke the charm. Now I'm dancing through the fire alarm. Say my name when the bassline hits. Salty, salty, salty witch. Fuck that stupid dog. I am salty witch. Bass go bounce when I flip that switch. He can beg, he can cry, he can throw a fit. Fuck that stupid dog. I am salty witch. Salty, salty, salty witch. No more leash, no more itch. He played dumb, now he's lost his grip. Fuck that stupid dog. I am salty witch. Ain't no heartbreak, baby, this is pest control. I don't need revenge when I own my soul. He wanted every woman, now he gets none. I'm the lotus bell and the smoking gun. He said, who do you think you are? I said, listen close. I'm not your baby, I'm not your bitch, I'm not your backup plan. I'm salty witch. Fuck that stupid dog. I am salty witch. Bass go bounce when I flip that switch. He can howl at the moon, he can throw a fit. Fuck that stupid dog. I am salty witch. Salty, salty, salty witch. Red lips, black boots, fatal glitch. New crown, new spell, new hit. Fuck that stupid dog. I am a salty witch. Poor thing. He really thought I'd stay. Salty witch.
Nice, nice. Okay, and we're gonna. I think I've got it figured out. We're gonna go back to the group shot. There. There we go. I think I got it figured out from here. Who each person is. Down the middle we have Salty Witch. Our redhead here is Pufferfish Pat. Our white-haired vixen is... Oh, God. Matsats... Oh. Matasa... Oh... Matasu... Matau... Huh. God darn it, people. Everyone's got to make things so difficult. Mata us lor K. I want to say that's AI. Matasu Lork. Assuming. Lokai. He is definitely getting short. He is definitely getting short. Okay. Myself. Drummer is Brand Risk. And even with the real humans, we can't seem to fix the ear problem with the Foxus. I take it. And this would be Smoky Fox. Yeah. I've been trying to actually do experiments to see if I can get rid of ears, because once people pointed that one out to me, I have not stopped seeing Foxus with 4 ears. And even looking at my cat girl and cat boy, I finally realized they had 4 ears too. Now, I am wondering, this is going to be turned into a series, or is this a standalone? This girl brand going forward. Oh, and Salty is not in the stream anymore. Oh well. Oh yeah. Well, I will find out. So is this going to be a long-going project, or is this a start of something? Not sure where it'll go. Because I do. When you told me that that was my model, I couldn't believe it because I tried to look at the picture I provided and then the model you provided and go, that's not the same thing. That the same thing? Nah, not the same thing. But it's hard to really tell, especially when I think the model I provided was a little more digital art rather than where yours is more human, more realistic art. And that is part of the reason why when I initially watched through, the only people I got anywhere near close was I assumed Pufferfish was the redhead, and Smoky Fox was a dead giveaway with the arm patch and the ears. But myself, Brandrisk, and Lorke? ML. We'll call him ML for now. Lor. This one's gonna get a AI voiceover later on, just for shits and giggles. But excellent video. In comparison to like the not freak show, into the I shave for this, definitely can see a lot more improvement and time in the editing. And I'll be looking forward to seeing what else comes out from Salty Witch and Smoky Fox. Oh, actually, I do have to do one call out because last video there was an Easter egg at the beginning. No, not at the beginning, near the middle. And the other Easter egg is right there on the pajamas. I have learned that I am now playing a game of find the pufferfish in whatever these two release. Which makes it more interesting. Because not only am I looking for how they're doing it in the designs, but now I have a small little tag. Yeah, find the pufferfish. Small little tag or object that I have to... Moniker? Moniker. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. A small little moniker that is hidden somewhere in the scene. And if I get through the video without finding it, then it means I missed it or I got to watch it another time. This has replay value. Definitely. And actually, that should be a shared little nugget for some descriptors sometimes. Find the object in the video and leave a comment. But awesome song, awesome video, female front, goth rock. Give it a like and a comment and a subscribe. Oh yeah, next video. Now, this creator has basically, thanks to Vesper, has been brought into my attention. Being that the art difference between Shut and Jinx was drastic, and they did a collab, I wanted to see what this artist was bringing to the table for themselves. And this is, I believe, the third video. Vesper has already previously done a reaction to his first video. I only saw the beginning of it, but didn't stick through the whole react. I am giving this one a watch through for both the song and the art style. I know that there are glitches, especially with special effects and positioning, but I am mostly trying to figure out where I've seen this particular art style before, and whether it's something based off of the engine or if it is just a beloved art style that others like to use as well. Get the audio queued up, get our video ready, and hello internet. This is an aImusic video react. This one is Dead of the Night by Crimson Thrill, a new creator that has been brought into my attention by Vesper Blackthorn. They did a collab together, and they've done a collab together, and she's done a reaction together. I should just go with that as a foregone conclusion. And I'm gonna retake that one. I went off on a tangent and just lost the train of thought to get back to the actual shot. Let's begin. Come on, face. Fix face. Hello. La li lu li lo. Oh, the microphone is the culprit. Okay. Hello, internet. This is an aImusic video react. This is a reaction to Dead of the Night by Crimson Thrill, a creator brought into my attention by Vesper Blackthorn, who's done a reaction to their first video, and I'm going to do a reaction to their third video, I believe. We'll give it a watch through and our comments. Enjoy.
I was born with my back to the wall, but I learned how to stand up tall. They said, fall in line, kid, know your place. I smiled with the dirt still on my face. I took every laugh, every cheap low blow, turned it into fire there they would never know. I never needed their permission, never kissed the ring, never learned to quit. I built these scars on busted streets with a bad luck heart and two tired feet. So don't tell me, oh, I'm so
don't need your hand, I can walk alone. Every cut, every bruise, every long hard mile. Put the steel in my spine, put the evil in my smile. I don't need your crown, I don't need your crew. I got scars that taught me just what to do. I won't bow down, I won't play that part. I keep my own name carved into my heart. I'm standing tall and I'm still alive. I'm my own reason, my own fucking drive. No gods, no masters, no borrowed might. I made myself in the dead of the night.
See, and with him, I was actually quite impressed with a lot of the shots he did. He's got a lot of action shots in his video that were, I'd say, quite impressive. What I'm going to do is we're going to actually, in this case, I like the song quite a bit. I'm just going to turn down the volume and replay so I can go over this one a little more shot by shot, because there were a few, I want to say the beginning of the video are early samples, because as I mentioned earlier, effects kind of give some weirdness with the AI. But his control on some of the camera sequences are I'm quite interested in, and I need to learn a little more on how those are done. So we're gonna, can you replay? Replay. Begin. Now I think that's down lower in comparison. Is the song just in the background? Can you still hear me fine? But yeah, with him, I think he did a lot of assistance with Vesper's video with Jinx, just because I'm seeing that similar art style. And I was trying to figure out where I've seen this particular animation style. There, yeah, that's where I say that the effects start to fall apart for me. There, and when it just floats up in the fire. But I'd say that these were earlier renders, including the black hole, because there was something odd about how it parallaxed, yeah, the clouds. So I'm curious on what was that gen like, but this camera angle coming out was impressive. And I need to learn some of these terms, but as I said, I'm focusing on just nailing down my style, so that when my animations come through, they come through more consistently rather than slight variations. My tool of choice is the Google Flow, because I'm able to turn it into a project from picture straight into video. Some of the more stronger AI models cost some money that I'm not ready to put into yet. But now this is where the action sequences come in, and I was curious on how he constructed this fly through. Because going from there, that would be one sequence. But the falling, yeah, this one. I believe it's coming after this. Did I miss it? No, I don't think I missed it. Should be coming up. Nope. I missed it. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this sequence here. This fly through. Oh, and one other comment is I only realized that you gave, not her, that the drummer from the other band has just as a fit rib abset. It took me by surprise. I only noticed this the second time I watched the video. Well, this is going to be out of context for this video, but it's cinema. We have his call out to Vesper. And they go off to have some fun. Okay. Now, the next video is from Diabolical. And I believe I'm saying that one right. Diabolical. And he's doing a incarnate, cute and chaos incarnate. The bunny is back. I had no idea who this was until Diabolical had posted first that grin, that smile on that screenshot. I needed to see what this video was. And then he dropped a 15-second clip for the song. And I definitely needed to see what this video was. So when he dropped it, it was definitely one that was going to end up being in the lineup. So we'll give this a introduction and we'll jump in. So if you know who this Opally, oh god, names, words hard. Opal, Yugui, Yuskawi, Askawu. Opal. Forgive me, Opal. You can roast me all you want. I can't do your name. Opal Yuskawi. We'll just go with Opal. Yeah. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video react. This is Bunny's Back by Diabolical. No. Yeah, Diabolical. We're going to start that one again. I had to double take that because I swear it was Diabolical. But of course my dyslexia kicked in and I couldn't read that properly. Let's try this. Hello. Hello, Internet. This is another AI music video react. This is Bunny's Back by Diabolical. We'll give it a watch through and our comments at the end. Enjoy. We're gonna start that one again. I realized my audio was down. And thank you, Diabolical. You have saved me on having to do that name again. Opal Usanagi. There's no N. Say that again.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Opal Usagi.
Usagi. See, I just need a little help like that. Usagi. This is getting short. Hello, Internet. Hello, Internet. This is an AI music video react. This is Bunny's Back by Diabolical. We'll give it a watch through and a react. Enjoy.
An Abyssal Studios production.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Opal Usagi. Space Bunny with the glow. Yeah. Come pull up. Let me tell you how the story goes. She got that gem eating chaos, but the vibe is pure gold. Space Bunny on the screen, telling bad days in the gold. Chat rolling in, she greet them all by name, laughing at her own jokes. Never act like she's too cool for the game. A minute detox, next minute she's silly as hell, dancing with the emotes, casting spells on the chat as well. No fake persona, what you see is what you get. Open heart, open lobby, max judgment, no regret. She'll roast you with a smile, then kick you in the sand, but then turn around and hug you and pat you on the back. Opal stream is open, doors ain't never closed. Pull up with your chaos, everybody come and go. Silly with the smack talk, then we all get loose. Even when they kick the down, she came back with the juice. Opal Usagi, Space Bunny, don't lose. Been through the fire, but she still the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere. So smack talk with a grin while she clutches the wind. Chat, y'all saw that? Now we won't watch that. Games get chaotic, keep thrives in the mess. 1 second wholesome, next second she a whole threat. Burn some flower fields of Walmart, she making it a movie. Chat throwing predictions, she turning them into goofies. Bro, you really thought Bad Bunny was gonna lose? Talking crazy smack to make the chat swear. Laugh louder than the lames, energy through the roof. If you feeling when she losing, she's still giving you proof that the best streams ain't perfect, they're just real as can be. And Opal got that real, so the vibes flow free. Opal stream is open, doors ain't never closed. Pull up with your chaos, everybody come and go. Silly with the smack talk, then we all get loose. Even when they kicked it down, she came back with the juice. Opal Usagi, Space Bunny don't fold. Been through the fire, but she still the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere. They try to break her, they threw dirt on her name, kicked her when she was down, tried to bury the flame, but she rebuilt from the rubble, turned pain, and the power stalked in attack while they counted it out. Now the same ones who doubt it, watching from the sideline, while she shining brighter, but he built different this time. They put the comeback flow, switch like the weather. 1 minute soft spoken, next minute she a storm, get it together. Haters throw shots, but they missing the target. She already moved on, living life like an artist, resilient like rubber, bounce back with the glow. Space Bunny turned Phoenix, want the whole jacket slow. When they said she was winning, she just started the death. Another lobby full of people who see what she's after. Ain't no falling under pressure, ain't no breaking her stride. Opal Usagi still here, and she built to survive. Opal stream is open, doors ain't never closed. Pull up with your chaos, everybody come and go. Silly with the smack talk, then we all get loose. Even when they kicked her down, she came back with the juice. Opal Usagi, Bad Bunny don't lose. Been through the fire, but she still the show. Come have fun, no pressure, we all family here. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere. Opal's still standing, and she ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Space Bunny, but the gems in the unbreakable soul. Pull up anytime. Opal's stream is always open.
Oh, are we getting an ad? No. Okay, good. Shouldn't be an ad. No, it will be an ad. That timed out on me. Cartoon Bee.
It's the 4th of July and the
AI
And
creator
we're
courses have
getting
its
another
biggest
ad.
sale
Well,
of
we'll
the
just
year.
You can
get through
create
these
any
ads.
character that you want,
real life.
Sci-fi, fantasy,
or turn yourself into your favorite cartoon.
and you can't forget AI visual effects. You don't need expensive cameras or complicated software. You just need to know the right AI tools and how to use them. In just 2 days, we'll show you how to unlock the most advanced AI filmmaking and content creation tools without having to pay us.
Of course, we're going to teach everyone how to build with AI. That was eventually going to be the next step. Here's how to use the box. Learn how to build with the box. Once you get good with the box, go make something with the box. That is essentially the gist of it. Watching some of the AI reactions online, I don't have an issue with traditional artists. In fact, I am working with one now, and they've been really great about being lenient on how fast they get paid. They are aware that they are working with a person that has essentially grains of sand or snow pesos for budget-wise. So please don't get too fancy. Although they keep trying to get me to do something with the model, and of course then that gets into the thousands of dollars. And you may need to eat, but so do I, and I can't afford that. If I was actually being monetized, and monetized enough that I didn't have to worry about the grind at the mill, maybe I would be a little more of a philanthropist when it comes to my investment on that. But at the moment, you are going to take it slow and steady and get the little bits that I've got. So if you don't mind seeing my X feed, basically non-stop AI glazing and the occasional traditional art peaking, yeah, we're cool. However, watching some of the people's reactions to Leaflet's little AI tool, I think there are some people that are either confused or have their own opinions on how it's going to negative affect versus how it's not. Because the one girl, I'm not going to get into it, because that is something I actually want to do the reaction to the Keen video, and hopefully later have some sort of interaction with Highway and Lord Intellectual about their AI assistants, because they both kind of have somewhat connected, but not. They're only connected because it's AI, but how the AI is being used and utilized, both from the content creators as well as the sites and corporations that run those sites, and how they're approaching it. Because that one woman take thinking that no, they're suppressing you because they want to suppress AI. YouTube released a app that lets you generate video footage and image footage with AI to upload back to YouTube. So they are not suppressing AI for that. They might suppress automated AI, for sure, and that's where I'm looking at Lord Intellectual and Highway's assisted AI avatars. Because as an assistant, sure, it would make great for chat conversation, maybe even some interactions for fun flavor on that. But if it's by itself and just interacting with the chat and playing a game, I sat through 20 minutes of no one interacting with Nightfire, only to have it repeat the same stuff it was doing as it was learning to get better at the game. And it will get better at the game. That's the whole purpose of the learning model. But now you're putting the companies in a position of, do we pay you for putting a robot in front of the screen? No different than do we pay you to just play a movie and have no commentary in the background, or just grab someone else's content and run it on an infinite loop forever. So that's where I'm curious on how their utilization is going to go. Each one has their own approach, but each one has started their projects under their own idea. But after that little tangent there, we are going to get back to the show and finish off with 2 songs, because I think I'm gonna, I don't know, how long have I been running? I've just been rambling and listening to music. So how long have I been running? 2 hours. Oh, normally I go longer. Well, I'll do the 2 songs, and we will see if there is anything else you would be interested in. Otherwise, I might take the opportunity to call that the show afterwards and get the one video I still owe them out and get the rest up. So the next 2 aren't really videos, they're music. One is from Chief Dragura. I'm at the AI. We have some time to kill, so let's find out how to say this one. Yeah, of course, you need some clarification. But I don't care. I just need you for sound.
Could you clarify what you mean by Dragura?
Dragura.
Are you referring to
a
VTuber named Dragura?
Yes.
A username or streamer? A game character or something else? I couldn't find a well-known VTuber or creator with the exact name Dragura. If you have a link, platform, YouTube, Twitch, X, etc., or the correct spelling, I can look up the right person.
Well, that's because I didn't give you the Chief Dragura. And that is for lazy purposes. But now that I know how to say Dragura, Chief Dragura, this will be another short. So Chief Dragura, I came across from actually he does character inspired songs. So he takes a character either in cinema, anime, video games, and creates a song based around that. Now, I've listened to his Mask and I'm blanking on the character. Christopher Anderson from Helsing. Christopher Anderson? See, I never really liked that. Well, okay. Not that I didn't like the character. I didn't really get to know that particular character too well. I just know his last name was Anderson. Alexander Anderson. Yes, there we go. It was his video on Alexander Anderson from the Helsing anime series. And then recently he just did this one for Kratos. And the song was actually what kept me, not just being a God of War fan, but the song itself is actually quite good. So we're going to give this one a listen to. Not going to give too much commentary at the end other than giving him a a shout out and a thumbs up for the song. Hello Internet, this is an aImusic React. This is Kratos, God of War by Chief Dragura, and I just had his name. It's Dragura. I know it's Dragura.
Could you clarify what you mean by Dragura?
Yeah, okay. We're going to start that one again. Hello, Internet. This is... Face. Give me 1 second. Okay, we got face fixed, we've got Chief Dragura. Yep. Hello Internet, this is an aImusic video react. This is Kratos, God of War by Chief Dragura. We're gonna give it a listen to and give comment at the end. Enjoy.
Boy, close your heart to it. Pain is not a command. Grief is not a path. We do what must be done. So, close your heart to it. Kept your name behind my teeth, boy, was hard and clean. A name could ask me to be known, no word could stand between. I taught you silence on the road, you learned it far too well. You stopped reaching for my hand, you stopped asking me to tell. I made you ready for the world, you made yourself like me. The first thing I had forged in you, I could not bear to see. Baldur would not stop his wrath, I killed him to break the chain. Freya's mercy shaped his path, but it was I who caused her pain. Freya called me a monster, I did not deny the name. I told you as it was, and did not hide my flaws. I killed many who deserved it, and many who did not. I told you where that path had led, to prevent you going down that road. Master your heart, when the blood would speak for you. Master your heart, when the wound would choose for you. Every blade obeys a hand, every child recalls commands. What we do will follow them. Master your heart. She came for blood, I owed to her. I met a blade with mine. The rage rose fast and certain, I stopped it every time. Again she came, again I chose the place where strength would end. The man I was knew only rage, I taught him to relent. Her son remained beyond return, no words could make it pass. But we found a road I could not see, which she chose to walk with us. Thunder entered through my door, his father at his side. Their peace was dressed in sharpened words. I felt the old blood rise. My axe remained where I had laid it. No first blow left my hand. He raised the hammer, then I answered, only when he chose the end. Master your heart, when the blood would speak for you. Master your heart, when the wound would choose for you. Every blade obeys a hand, every child recalls commands. What we do will follow them. master your heart. I know the order in your bones. The lie, you have no choice. I know the father at your back, who silences your voice. Freya saw the blood on me. She did not call it clean. She stayed her hand for what remained, and left the choice with me. Your hammer met my axe at last. The sky broke over us. You fought with every order cast. I answered to the last. I knew the path inside your rage each turn before it came. I walked it through a world of dead and gave it all my name. I had you beaten. The axe was raised. I lowered it and spoke your name. Open your heart. Let the ones you love be heard. Open your heart. Choose them over empty words. Every blade obeys a hand. Every father leaves a mark. What we choose will follow us to the end of our path. Open your heart. You are more than what he made. Open your heart. Do not pass along his fate. We must be better. For the sake of our children.
See, and that's why I thought it was a great song. Even though it's an easily modeled one, especially when you have a character and a storyline there, throw it through some AI, get some lyrics out, refine it. If you enjoyed Chief Dragura, yes, Chief Dragura's music, I would say go over, give him a like and a comment, even subscribe. I intend to check out his Punisher one, because Punisher is definitely one of my main Marvel comic characters. For our last video, or last song, we're going to be doing a Highway VT song, Spark Beneath the Stars. Now, Highway has been trying to figure out his channel, what he wants to do. I found him through music, and he tried to do some attempt at AI generation, but I think it's much like when you first what I first discovered is that it's not as quick as the anti-AI crowd makes it sound like. Yeah, I can type in I want a cheeseburger, but doesn't mean I'm going to get the cheeseburger flying through the solar system the way I want it, and it's going to take a number of tries. And if you are not paying for that stuff, you may be limited on your tries. And if you are paying for that stuff, you better get good with your skills, because that shit can get expensive. But he still does some music from time to time. He right now streams. We'll be watching his AI assistant project with interest and hanging out every once in a while to give it some feedback. So, hello Internet. This is an AI music react. Oh, shoot, I realized. Too late to actually do anything about it. I will leave it in the description for him. Sorry, off tangent. I discovered the name of the song. Previous song was called Your Heart. So I will leave him a note in the description. We'll get back to starting this one, and then we can decide on what time we have left, if we find something new, or if we just want to send everyone off to enjoy their Saturday. Hello Internet, this is aImusic React to Highway VT's song, Spark Beneath the Stars. It's a Viking-inspired song, and it fits with our Viking-inspired theme from the last one. So we'll give it a listen through and give my comments at the end. Enjoy.
The sky of stars through pine and frozen stone. I built a fire beside the trail and rested there alone. No footsteps crossed the silent ground, no horse came through the night. But suddenly a stranger sat across the fading light. His cloak was gray, his beard was white, his eyes were deep and old. He watched the flames without a word, while winter winds blew cold. Then softly he began to speak of ages long before, of kings who rose, of kingdoms lost, and ships that left the shore. The world rolls on, the years pass by, the strongest walls all fall with time. We are sparks beneath the stars, briefly burning where we are. Right through darkness, carry on. Every night must meet the dawn. Swords of lovers left behind, of fathers, sons, and ancient roads now buried under time. He said, no crown can stop the years, no gold can buy one day, but kindness, courage, love, and truth may never fade away. I asked him why he came to me, why find me there alone. He said the dead still walk beside the blood from which they're grown. Sometimes a rider loses sight of where his road began. Sometimes an old forgotten soul must guide a younger man. The world rolls on, the years pass by, the strongest kings must someday die. We are sparks beneath the stars, but fire remembers who we are. Right through sorrow, carry on. Every darkness meets the dawn. The stranger rose to leave. Thank you for listening, he said, then vanished with the breeze. I woke beside the dying fire as daylight crossed the land. Was he a dream beneath the stars, or someone from my clan? Beside the ashes lay a ring my grandfather once wore. I climbed upon my horse again and followed the old road.
And we'll pause. Hopefully it doesn't play, because I wasn't sure if I've actually played this last week or not. I don't remember. But I recommend going to check out Highway VT's channel. Again, he's got a mix. He's trying to figure out his angle, but he's got a few podcasts that he brings on a friend and chats with, and then there's his live stream with his AI assistant, Alpha. Now, from what I understand, Alpha is watching the screen and commenting on what he is interacting with, but also monitoring the chat to be able to have some interactions with it. Now, that I see as being just as distracting as the TTS systems that usually announce when people want to pay for super chats and read out a message, because you have to be very careful on being able to stop your train of thought, let the voice go through, and then continue. A human co-host would be able to recognize that and stop instantly. The AI might keep just talking right through you, and you will never get that response. Or, in the case of what I saw with Lord Intellectuals, it takes a moment for it to think, process, before responding back, both in verbal and text. So, early stages, early comments, don't think it's bad. Well, I do think that there could be some bad actors that will take advantage of it, and I'm not discouraging it, because from my history with computers and computer security and viruses, the first computer virus was not a malicious virus. It was a lab experiment that proved that you could infect a system with an infected floppy. And it was a computer science experiment. And so these AI agents are not malicious, but they could be used for malicious purposes. So we'll see how that goes. Now, that is the end of what I've got planned for content. I'm going to turn to the chat and find out if they have seen either Velvet Ropes, Club is Hopping, or the SCU meme anthem. I think I did that last week, because that's Mavlock. I think I've done that. I've watched it a few times just so I can see all the cameos in that and just try not to laugh too much. Otherwise, I will leave it to the chat to give a suggestion, because I'm at the end of what I've got for content. Otherwise, I might just feed out the exit video and see how it goes for next week. So the options are Velvet Ropes by Enter Two Credits. I believe it's Meg and Ava. Club is Hopping by Le Blurinator. I know that one is sound correctly because I heard him actually say it in his own music video. Or SCU Meme Anthem by Mavlock. Now, I think that one comes from creators on the Skynet Discord server. Because, yeah, I've got a few. I don't think next week I'm going to do the aImusic. I might work on trying to get out another project. Another video project. And work out the origin song, which was played as part of the beginning of the entrance song. So the beginning entrance song had a synth wave remix of Mists of Terraria, which will get released at the end of the week. In the middle is I was sitting in the pond listening to them chatter and just hanging out on the side chat bar, looking to get some inspiration and have a few laughs. And Malice Mulus? I want to say it's Mulus. Is he still streaming? Nah, he's done. The mummy that decided to go from a ginger to a black-haired individual. Anyway, he was listening to Sky Fox in the background, and we could hear it. And someone commented about music getting stuck in your head. And later that day, while I'm at the mill, I thought about that. About songs getting stuck in the head. And immediately I decided I was going to produce a song that once it gets started playing will get stuck in your head, but it's a song that is an infinite loop. I was going to remix the Lamb Chop song, the Never Ending Song, into a heavy metal remix, so that you would hear that line over and over and over, and it would just loop through that same heavy metal loop for, I would set it up for about 1 to 2 minutes and then see where it goes. However, I didn't get flagged for it being copyrighted material. I got it flagged for... I didn't even get it flagged. It took what I wanted and said, we're just going to make a song about having a song stuck in your head. That's it. We're not going to use the lyrics that you have provided, because it's only 4 lines. We're just going to give us... Oh, he did pop back in. Miru. Muru? Miru. I think that's how it's pronounced. Miru. Muru. He'll correct me. I will pop in at one point to hear his stream. Because... unfortunately, I can't play Power World with anyone. Doing the 1.0 and the stream just chugged too much. Once I stopped my streaming and I was able to play, I could play. But if I tried to do streaming and the game at the same time, I would definitely be running into, the minute I started getting too much clutter within the area, I would just start chopping. If not, just outright pause. So... we're going to work on lower skilled games, potentially. Something that won't just kill my machine, or I will get the motivation to actually go through my storage container of parts and build something a little more beefier. I have recently gotten a few things that would make my machine more powerful, but I still need to buy another power supply because it's A, not enough power, and B, I need a bigger case because unfortunately the graphics card is one of those ones where it needs its own power, but it's flush up against the hard drive bays, and so there's no room to actually do anything. I had considered doing an open case style where I used to actually run my PC bare metal, basically no case, just a motherboard, a video card, and the processor sitting on a cardboard box with cables out. But that was before I had a gremlin and a furball. Those two things don't go so well with naked equipment. And even with just the PC alone, the little demon tends to try to climb it. I do have a larger case, but that is one of those trying to find time to actually build this thing is the issue. That might be next month. We'll see how things go. Well, the chat hasn't really suggested anything new, so I think we'll end out the stream there, and I will just run my end video. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again next week. Now, again, I am trying to get a solid, stable time frame. So far, between 2 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is what I'm aiming for. Unfortunately, life doesn't allow me enough appropriate time to get out a notification. So that is what I aim for. That is what I'm going to change my times on my site for and go for. Otherwise, Saturday at random and me just trying to post out to people in hopes that they will notice. I'm not as confident, but I'll be here next week. Thank you for watching, and enjoy.
Born into the world with nothing but an axe. Chop the trees down, build a shelter, watch your back. Night is falling, zombies scratching at the door. But I'll be ready, I've done this all before. Copper, iron, silver, gold, following the veins below. Deeper down where hellstone glows, this hear the lava falling. Hard mode hits and everything's reborn. I came for peace, but I'll leave with a sign. One more night, one more boss, one more time. In this pixelated world, I carry I hear it crawl back under my skin. One more circle and it starts again. Mouth in the dark, keep pulling the thread. Say it one time and it lives in your head. Faster, harder, no one can cut it down. Louder, louder. It drags the whole room round. It never ends, never ends. We bite the chain and it starts again. It never ends, never ends. We shout it out till the walls open. Never ends, never ends. Bare feet on stone in a room with no sleep. Same old fire with a deeper creep. Every loop hits meaner, every turn gets crawl. Hands up higher, like a broken ritual. Faster, harder, the pulse won't settle now. Wider, sharper, the sky comes falling down. It never ends, never ends. We bite the chain and it starts again. It never ends, never ends. We shout it out till the walls open. Never ends, never ends. Slow it down, then tear it open. One less howl, and the sim stays broken. Foot on the throne, let the silence flinch. Here comes the surge, here comes the light, here comes the final end. It never ends, never ends. We bite the chain and it starts again. my feet, reaching out to say what you do. Crawling forums in the dark, message boards where we'd stash, hanging out with Tom on MySpace. Everybody moving, told you all to Google it before they lost their luck, before the search bar giant said they'd stop not being evil. 100 usernames, never staying, always moving. Nobody knew my name, but everybody knew the rule. And I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, no more disappearing act. I'm turning all this noise into a life I can attract. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency in all this dust. Watch the wars on YouTube screens, creationists and atheists fighting for the means. Tim Pool on Wall Street, streaming through the night. Journals handing favors out while Gamergate ignites. Sargon on my sidebar this weekend, stupid nights. And Gox went and lost the coins and nobody forgot it. Watch Tumblr fall to silence, watch Gawker take the hit. So much has come and gone here, so much I've seen collapse. I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, no more disappearing act. I'm turning all this noise into a life I can attract. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency in all this dust. Amazon sold paperbacks, now it sells the world. 24 hours to your door, no question when returned. And somewhere in the wreckage, a PayPal founder dreamed. Electric cars and rocket ships, the future engineered. Maybe home was never just a place. Maybe home's the story that I finally chose to face. Every crash, every comeback, every empire turned to dust. Led me here, turns out I built myself a us. I was static, I was signal lost in space. Now I'm building something real, I'm claiming my own face. No more wandering unseen, this ain't a disappearing act. I turned all that noise into a life and I'm never going back. From a nomad in the current to a name you can trust, I found my frequency. I found my frequency in the dust. No more static, no more static. Just my signal coming through.
want you to bring me that energy